Is this on? Eight o'clock Central. Live from the garage. My name is Pat. I got a new pope. Born just a few miles from here. Wow, 80. And I got a lot of songs to sing tonight. I don't want to get too high tonight. I don't want to kiss the sky tonight. I don't want to tell a lie tonight. But I just might. I don't want to break the spell tonight. I don't want to kiss and tell tonight. End up in a cheap hotel tonight. But I just might. I just might sing the same old songs that never rhyme. I just might ramble on and on. You know that I'm flying blind. I can't seem to make up my mind. I don't want to wake the dead tonight. I don't want to break the bed tonight. I don't want to lose my head tonight. But I just might. I don't want to cross the line tonight. I don't want to be unkind tonight. Don't want to go out of my mind tonight. But I just might. I just might sing the same old songs that never rhyme. I just might ramble on and on. You know that I'm flying blind. I can't seem to make up my mind. I can't seem to make up my mind. I can't seem to make up my mind. I don't want to spin the wheel tonight. I don't need to seal the deal tonight or tell you how I really feel tonight. But I just might. I just might throw away my love, and that's a crime. I just might decide I've had enough. You know that I'm flying blind. I can't seem to make up my mind. I can't seem to make up my mind. I can't seem to make up my mind. This one is for Derek Mosier down there in Chicago. Excited that there's a pope from his hometown. All he wants down there is entertainment. Entertainment. Well, that's why we're here tonight. Entertainment, show business entertainment. I'm gonna make you feel alright. We're gonna have a million laughs. Ha ha! We'll have tons of fun. And then I saw a girl in half. There'll be drinks for everyone. Entertainment! Well, that's why we're here tonight. Entertainment, real life Facebook entertainment. Gonna make you feel alright. I'll grab a tiger by the paws, stick my head into its mouth, and then I'll bask in your applause. So put your hands together now. Entertainment! Well, that's why we're here tonight. Entertainment, entertainment. I'm gonna make you feel alright. How you feeling so far? How you feeling so far in the garage? This garage has got 50 people in it right now. 60 people. Somebody brought a portable hot tub, and they're soaking right over there. Listen. There's people sleeping in the street. There's sadness, hate, and pain. Some folks don't have enough to eat. But who cares as long as we're entertained? Well, that's why we're here tonight. Entertainment, come on, entertainment. I'm gonna make you feel alright. Entertainment, Broadway entertainment. That's why we're here tonight. Entertainment, entertainment. I'm gonna make you feel alright. Entertainment, entertainment. Well, that's why Joe Hip's here tonight. Entertainment, entertainment. I'm gonna make you feel alright. Entertainment, entertainment. Well, that's why we're here tonight. Entertainment, entertainment. I'm gonna make you feel alright. Speaking of Chicago, the song was inspired by a street in Chicago. The song was requested by Aaron Hitz. On Argyle Avenue, when we were young and love was new, on Argyle Avenue, life was sweet for me and you too. A white picket fence and an unlocked door, cigarette burns on the kitchen floor, a Ford in the front yard secondhand, an elephant foot umbrella stand. It was like a dream come true. On Argyle Avenue, the summer of 2002. On Argyle Avenue, life was sweet for me and you too. A white picket fence and an unlocked door, seashells stolen from a souvenir store, toothpicks sticking out of ice cube trays, purple rain and purple haze. It was like a dream come true. On Argyle Avenue, on Argyle Avenue. White picket fence and an unlocked door, flashlights flicker all along the shore, a heart-shaped crack in the bedroom wall. I'd wait for your footsteps down the hall, 'cause every night that summer you came to me, and nothing's ever been the same for me. It was like a dream come true. On Argyle Avenue, Argyle Avenue, Argyle Avenue. I hope that you all have subscribed to my new YouTube channel, Pat McCurdy Live from the Den. Patty, have you subscribed to my new YouTube channel yet? Yeah, right. Ann and Gary Peterson from New Mexico have subscribed to my new YouTube channel, Pat McCurdy Live from the Den. And Wednesday, the song went like this. We had a lot of highs and no lows. We sang show-stopping solos. Our sweaters wrapped around our polos, the ones with the designer logos. We booked a couple rooms at Hojo's and crashed on the couch at Wojo's, trying to regain our mojos and recover from the rain of low blows. The world's gone mad and I should feel bad, but I don't let it get me down. Everybody's crazy, be that as it may be, I don't let it get me down. Life's so cruel and I might be a fool, but I don't let it get me down. Maybe I'm dumb and maybe I'm numb, but I don't let it get me down. By now you've probably seen the photos of me and all the other dodos with hairy little feet like Frodo's, wide awake on too much no-dos, spinning up and down like yo-yos. We drank a couple Di-Seronos and acted like a bunch of bozos. Our lips were sealed like the Go-Go. The world's gone mad and I should feel bad, but I don't let it get me down. Everybody's crazy, be that as it may be, I don't let it get me down. Life's so cruel and I might be a fool, but I don't let it get me down. Maybe I'm dumb and maybe I'm numb, I don't let it get me down. I don't let it get me down. Tell me if you're tired of this rhyme scheme yet. Then we filmed some 60-second promos, me and all the major domos, with voices like Perry Como and hair like Sonny Bono. But nobody will ever show those, 'cause we were wearing no clothes except for matching pink kimonos and counterfeit Manolos. The world's gone mad and I should feel bad, but I don't let it get me down. Everybody crazy, be that as it may be, I don't let it get me down. Life's so cruel and I might be a fool, but I don't let it get me down. Maybe I'm dumb and maybe I'm numb, but I don't let it get me down. I don't let it get me down. I don't let it get me down. I don't let it get me. The world's gone mad and I should feel bad, but I don't let it get me down. Everybody crazy, be that as it may be, I don't let it get me down. Life's so cruel and I might be a fool, but I don't let it get me down. Maybe I'm dumb and maybe I'm numb, but I don't let it get me down. I don't let it get me down. I don't let it get me down. The feature song this week, Pat McCurdy Live from the Den. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Our goals are simple: low production values and 100 subscribers. We might What? We're at 105 right now, ladies and gentlemen. 105. And one of those subscribers could very well be Molly Carruthers. Now, I got to say, I love the name Molly Carruthers. Who agrees with me on that? That's a great name. If I had my druthers, I'd be Pat Carruthers. Listen, I guess Molly is an opera fan. She want to hear my opera. And from here on in, the show's got a lot of swearing in it, okay? That's all I say. They say that life's a bowl of cherries. I think that's totally absurd. They say the meek shall inherit the earth, and that's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. They say that patience is a virtue. They say that grease is the word. They say that guns don't kill people. Now that's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. They say I've got to trust in something. Trust my instincts, trust my heart. That only makes me more suspicious than I was right from the start. So I say tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. That's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. They say that crime doesn't pay much. Good things are worth waiting for. You know I lived through the 80s. I can't be fooled like that no more. They say that everyone is equal. I think that takes a lot of nerve. They say that money can't buy happiness. Now that's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. That's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. One more. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. That's the dumbest fucking thing I ever, dumbest fucking thing I ever, dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. Tra-la-la. Not enough applause in the garage, ladies and gentlemen. If we're going to let you people eat all our caviar here at the McCurdy Mansion, the buffet we laid out, prepared by a very, very great chef named Charlie Bergen. He prepared a whole buffet of great food, some of it German, some schnitzel with noodles. Some of those little dumplings, what they're called in the German, Spätzle. You know who else is here tonight? All the way from Grafton, Wisconsin. Now, I pick on Grafton, Wisconsin a lot. There's not going to be a pope from Grafton, Wisconsin anytime soon. But you never know. At the rate we're going. You know, it just popped into my head. Marjorie Taylor Greene and Laura Loomer, because they're so bent out of shape about the Pope. Well, I think the next Pope should be a gentleman who comes from Grafton, Wisconsin. And it's going to be difficult because I believe he's definitely not Catholic. But I'm playing his song for him because it's his birthday. Brad Diamond! Well, last night I woke from a deep, deep sleep. I awoke and remembered my dreams. That's not something that I usually do. Well, you could shoot me and I'd sleep right through. But lately I've been so confused, and maybe you can tell me why. Why, in my dreams I was falling down a hole, speeding through a tunnel, spelunking in a cave. Oh, what did it mean? I was flowing down the drain, hurtling down a mine shaft, stuck in quicksand. You were in my dreams. You were in my dream. There are two people in Grafton, Wisconsin who enjoy the Freudian love song. and both of them are in my garage. Well, I know we just met and we're hardly even friends, but I can't get you out of my mind. I probably shouldn't be telling you this. After all, we never even kissed. Tell me something I might have missed, and maybe you can tell me why. In my dreams, I was watering the lawn, shooting Roman candles, watching Old Faithful. Oh, what did it mean? I was putting out a fire, filling up the gas tank, mailing a letter, and you were in my dreams. You were in my dreams. And you dream about telephone poles, carrots and zucchini, riding a wild stallion, making love with me. I'm the Washington Monument. Did you hear the monument part I just did? That was the best I ever did it, ever. And I've sung this song 500 times. It was all for Brad Diamond. In my dreams, I was falling down a hole, speeding through a tunnel, spelunking in a cave. Oh, what did it mean? I was flowing down the drain. Help me find my keys. We're driving out of here. You were in my dreams. I was watering the lawn, shooting Roman candles, watching Old Faithful. Oh, what did it mean? I was driving a Corvette, churning butter, launching a Tomahawk cruise missile, oiling the Tin Man, playing Yahtzee, sliding down a fire pole, shucking oysters, jamming hot dogs through donuts, eating a chalupa, threading a needle, looking at an exhibition of Georgia O'Keeffe paintings. And you were in my dream. You were in my dream. Best monument, best ending. All for Brad Diamond on his birthday. Ah, Boris. If you feel like you're in prison in your living room, you want something, but something isn't gonna come too soon. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another day to come. Don't wait another day to come home. Do you remember conversations that we once had? Now that all your expectations have gone from good to bad, don't wait another day. Don't wait another day to come. Don't wait another day to come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. If your adventures only make you feel unsatisfied, there are places I can take you if we forget our pride. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another day to come. Don't wait another day to come home. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another day to come. Don't wait another day to come home. Come home. We could rule the world if we really want to. Turn everybody on to the power of love. Lying in your arms, shadows on the ceiling, and I got the feeling we could rule the world. We could rule the world. People would be grateful. No one would be hateful or angry or cruel. And everyone we know, everybody we knew, would feel the same as we do. We could rule the world. We're laughing, crying, death defying, fearless flying, no denying our love. We could rule the world. We would be delighted, and everyone's invited to come out of the cold. We could rule the world. That's how strong our love is. Everything it touches turns to gold. We're laughing, crying, death defying, fearless flying, no denying our love. We could rule the world if we really want to. Turn everybody onto the power of love. Lying in your arms, under on the ceiling, and I got the feeling we could rule the world. And I got the feeling we could rule the world. You give me the feeling we could rule the world. We could rule the world. We could rule the world. Oh my God. Let's introduce tonight's cast. Murph, of course, has stood us up. Brian Murphy is not here tonight, so screw him. Let's have a Pipe Jim on camera, on sound, and on lights. Oh, Pipe would like to remind me to have everyone get a koozie. Take a look at this. Koozies with I Heart Sex and Beer on them. Yeah. The 11th caller will get a free one. No, I don't. So these are available at shows and available on patmccurdy.com. But before you even do that, remember to subscribe to my new YouTube channel. Joe Hip, are you subscribed? Let's have Joe Hip's going to hold up that sign in a second, so why don't we have him come up and do Murph's introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, on signage and cue cards, let's hear for Joe Hip, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Hip. The tastiest Philadelphia cheesesteak in the world, right there. And of course, she's here tonight. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mistress of Alcohol, Ms. Bethany McCurdy. Let's hear for Bethany McCurdy. She almost has a duster on tonight. No, I get to wear the duster. No, you don't. Bethany's wearing the duster. You just love that first time, long time thing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Bethany McCurdy. She's
first time, long time, hey now.
Yeah. Hey now, Howard. First time, long time. Joe Hip, are you going to hold up the sign? Yeah, you can go. You can go and wish Brad a happy birthday. Let's thank some people who donated to last time's show, April 11th. I did a show in the garage or around there, and we had some very nice people donate, including Matt Hendrickson, Bridget and Brian Cross, Cheryl Payne. Thank you, Cheryl, very much. You know what I mean. Kent Hansen, Jeff Briganti. Jeff Briganti, I hope to see you again at a show up in the Green Bay area. Ridge Pity. We saw Ridge in Minneapolis, or the suburbs. Ryan Canas and Stacy Hagemeyer both donated to last time's show. Jared Finger, Joan and Karen in Shorewood. Pipe Jim, you know who I'm talking about. Joan and Karen. We see them in Mequon. Hope they're watching tonight. Jared Nelson. Thank you, Jared. Holly Hoffman is my neighbor, so I don't know if I should say her name or not. She might come over before the show's done. Damon Stroof. Hello, Damon Stroof. Tonight, Damon Stroof in Waiting for Godot. Ryan and Andrea Metzler, thank you very much. And Carla Holcomb, all donated to last month's show. Thank you, Joe Hip. I'll need you again later on for the other side of that cue card. That's right. Last month we did a show. And Pipe Jim, next Friday show fell through. So I'm thinking, we're not doing anything. Why don't we just come right back to this garage next Friday night? Let's do it. What day is that? May 16th, next week, right back in this garage. Send me your request, and yeah. It is going to be in the 70s. It'll be nice and warm in this garage, and you're all invited. I don't care who you are. We let anybody in. Witness Brad Diamond. But we really need you to donate. Yes. Oh, you do? Yeah, we'll have a bat mitzvah here. I'll do that. I'll be in on that. I played a couple of them. Wasn't great, but I did it. I'm not a mitzvah. I'm not a mitzvah, you know. My relatives, yes. I'm of Irish stock. That's right. My ancestors came here back in the 1840s. I'm making all this next part of the show up because I don't know when my ancestors came here. But my father's family came here back in the 1840s. It was a hard time in Ireland. Potato famine. 1847 was a particularly hard year. And they came to the United States with nothing in their pockets, no money, but they had a song. They had a song that's been passed down from generation to generation in my family. A song that I still sing today. A song that was handed to me by my forefathers, by my ancestors. They landed on Ellis Island, and they put up their Venmo and PayPal, and they started singing. I'm nude, you're nude, we're going to have a nude party. I'm nude, sure now. I'm nude, we're going to have a nude party. Let's have a nude party. All right. I'm nude, you're nude, sing it. I'm nude, you're nude. Come on, Mark. Let's have a nude party. It's Mother's Day on Sunday. So, mom's nude, dad's nude. They're playing bridge with their nude neighbors. Grandma's nude, grandpa's nude. They're eating whipped cream, Pop Rocks, and Lifesavers. And they're gonna have a nude party. My baby looks so cute in her birthday suit. We'll dance till dawn with nothing on. We're gonna have a nude party. Tom's nude, Dick's nude, and both of them are very hairy. Joe's nude, Mark's nude, and both of them are kind of scary. They'll have a Pat's Garage nude party. My baby looks so pretty. She's the queen of the naked city. We'll dance till dawn with nothing on. We're gonna have a nude party. I'll call you babe, you'll call me dude. But what kind of party is that? I'll call you babe, you'll call me dude. What kind of party is that? I'm nude, you're you're nude. We're gonna have a nude party at home. I'm nude, you're nude. Sing it. I'm nude, you're nude. Do it again. Right. I'm nude, you're nude. We're gonna have a nude party. Yeah. Take it off. Close the garage doors. Yeah. Woo. Mike Cohn, friend of mine. I know his wife Kathy a little bit. Just graduated from Stout. It's the season of graduations right now. Yeah, Madison, UW-Madison's graduation week is this weekend. And to all the graduates, those goddamn college kids, those noisy boys and girls, think what they read in books happens in the real world. Those goddamn college kids think they know everything. They think they're so smart, but they don't know anything. Hey! 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 Those goddamn college kids, they drink so heavily, think they'll make $1 million majoring in sociology. Those goddamn college kids think they know everything. They think they're so smart, but they don't know anything. Hey! Oh, that was cool as hell. You guys couldn't hear it. But anybody who's watching this, give me a big hey. We'll do it all together. Here we go. Hey! Those goddamn college kids think they're so goddamn cute. Can't wait to play make-believe and floral tie suspenders and blue business suits. Those goddamn college kids living off their moms and dads. They think they're so smart, they got everything I never had. Hey! 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 Your turn, go! Hey! Hey! Congratulations, Kathy! Excuse me while I rock. She wanted me to take a faith-based cruise. Oh no, I'm not doing that. And put on button-downs with multicolored hues. Oh no, I'm not doing that. She said I'd look real nice in white linen shorts. Oh no, I'm not doing that. She tried to drag me on a pickleball court. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I met her father, he said call me Skip. Asked if I'd go on a hunting trip. I said I'm not into killing shit. He asked me if I was gay. Well, okay. And then she said, could you come to dinner with some friends from work? Oh no, I'm not doing that. She's always telling them that I'm a total jerk. Oh no, I'm not doing that. And you come to my sorority reunion. Oh no, I'm not doing that. It's the night before my nephew's first communion. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Oh no, I'm not doing that. She made me hang around with Skip the Second, her baby brother, whom I reckon will get a call, cocaine will beckon, and in a second he'll be gone, long gone, long gone. when he's reported missing, they'll all blame me. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking the responsibility. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I've had it. No, I'm not doing that. Gotta get away from that family. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Thank you very much. You just heard the debut of the new song from my Broadway musical. I don't know what act it'll be in, possibly Act 2, okay? I'm thinking we'll have enough time elapsed for something that amazing to happen in Act 2. Oh, you know, I haven't had a drink, and we haven't had a drinking word. We should have a drinking word, even though it's middle of the show right now. Let's have a drink, and the drinking word will be Pope. It'll be Pope. Leo DiCaprio. Here's, you know, have you ever seen that? Oh, Pipe Jim, we used to enjoy that movie, The Pope of Greenwich Village. It hurt so bad, Paulie. Conclave, that'll count too. Conclave. Yeah. Black smoke. Oh, no Pope. White smoke, Pope. Cheech and Chong, up in smoke. I should put that in a koozie. But it's keeping it plenty cool. Oh, Jill Beringer. Hey, Shannon, are you enjoying some of these oldies? There was an English guy with 2 last names in the cubicle next to me. He was a snotty English guy with a tweed overcoat and an air of superiority. I said, we bailed out your ass in World War II. Now, that's not exactly right. Because 1939, 1940, and most of 1941, England was fighting that whole war on their own. And they held off the Germans until we could come in, even though they didn't attack. Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than that line. But I will go, I bailed out your ass in World War II. If not for us, you can bet that you would not be raising your whiny voice. You'd be goose-stepping, baby, and spreading sea joy. He was a thankless bastard. Yes, he was. He was a thankless bastard. Just because. A couple days went by and I came upon a guy who was choking on a piece of meat. Well, I grabbed his chest and I gave it a squeeze. He spit the meat at my feet. Well, I saved his life, but I broke his rib. I stood there proud in my lobster bib. He was nice at first, then he changed his tune. He said, you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. What was he? He was a thankless bastard. Don't know why. He was a thankless bastard. I should have let him die. And everybody sings la 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 la. Oh 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 oh. La 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 la. When I sing this next verse, I always think of my dear, dear sainted late mother. She came to see a show that I played for Winterfest in Milwaukee, in Cathedral Square, in the MSOE. It was an old gym or an old theater from a Catholic school. There must have been 1,000 people there. And I played this song, and after I was done with my show, people were just crazy and they loved it. My mom came up and said, "That Bastard song is horrible." Well, thank you, Mom. She just hated how I addressed the audience in this verse. Listen. Now I've sung my songs, and I've sung them pretty well, and I've sung them straight from my heart. And I stand up here, exposed to the world, waiting for applause to start. So what in hell is wrong with you? You're not doing what you're supposed to do. I haven't heard a peep out of you yet, and this is all the thanks I get. You're all thankless bastard. Yes, you are. You're all thankless bastard. So far, we're all thankless bastards. Sometimes are we not? We're all thankless bastards. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I cannot remember anything I learned in school. I closed my eyes at 5 years old, woke up at 22. I cannot remember long ago and far away. I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. I can't forget you. Oh, how I've tried to. I can't forget you. It's too hard to do. I can't forget you. If I got amnesia and lost my memory, wandered through a world that seemed completely strange to me, then if some large object should come tumbling from the sky, hit me in the head, I'd call out your name and die. 'Cause I can't forget you. Oh, how I've tried to. I can't forget you. It's too hard to do. I can't forget you. Forget you, it's too hard to do. I can't forget you. I can't forget you. Oh, how I've tried to. I can't forget you, it's too hard to do. I can't forget you. April, this is going all the way to Las Vegas. She comes around your house with a black dress on, wondering why you've been gone so long. She knows it's over, but she don't know why, and that makes Monica cry. She won't take off her funeral clothes, buries her heart when no one knows. You gave your love, but you let it die, and that makes Monica cry. What makes Monica? What makes Monica? What makes Monica cry? Monica, what makes Monica, what makes Monica cry? Cry, cry. She shuts her eyes so she can't see. Everybody acts so cruelly. Some people cheat and some people lie, and that makes Monica cry. What makes Monica? What makes Monica? What makes Monica cry? Oh, what makes Monica? What makes Monica? What makes Monica cry? Oh, what makes Monica? What makes Monica? What makes Monica cry? Cry, 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 yeah. Thank you, April, and thank you, everyone named Monica. Hey, Joe, you got that poster? All right. Okay, who do we have to thank for this show tonight? Well, hopefully you. But some of you already sent some donations pre-show. Karen Reiner, who was my neighbor as well, who's not even watching the show tonight, just sent me money for being nice. Yeah, Karen Reiner is one of the nicest people. Her husband, Paul, not so nice. Oh, he's nice too. My friend Doug Anderson in Hawaii. He's watching this. The show started at 3 p.m. He took his edible. Yeah, Doug, we can't talk to you. But Doug, aloha. Let's see. Blue Hawaii. Let's see, what's another song from that music, that great film, Elvis Presley, Blue Hawaii. No, that kind of makes a whole different movie. We'll get to some Hawaii stuff. Tiny Bubble. Billy Berger always has. Billy Berger's not even watching the show in real time either. He's just being a great guy. Jan and Doug Thompson are watching the show in San Diego right now. Hi, Jan. Hi, Doug. Julia Bosman sent, oops, too late for a request. Well, Julia, for you, it's never too late. I am dedicating every one of these songs to you and half of them to the Whistlers, your best friends. And have they hit their vape yet? Marshall Roth and Carolyn Rosewall from Madison. Yeah, we just saw them a couple weeks ago, and they're watching. Carolyn is playing along with every song on her oboe. And she wanted me to wish the Mistress of Alcohol a wonderful Mother's Day. But she's not even out here right now. And, who are we thinking? We have, this is interesting, because Jonathan Klingbeil wanted me to do a request, any song I wanted for Marsha, and then he said, it's really Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. How many times have I used that on a certain other Marsha? So Jonathan, all these songs, the ones that aren't for the Bosmans or Whistlers, are for Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Now, we have a whole list of birthdays that Brian Murphy, my manager, gave me. 90% of these people would never watch this show, but I'll say happy birthday to them anyway. Rita Santi in New York. Drew Olson, who sometimes comes to the show. John Carr, a great drummer. Sarah from the Whiskey Bells, not watching this show by a long shot. Scott Walters, he's not watching this show. Jody Wilger, who we knew in Minneapolis, like Murph, she's not watching this show. Kevin, the ever handsome Kevin Hansen, is probably celebrating his birthday somewhere. Jane O'Malley was one of my favorite people. But Brian Simpson out there in La Crosse, he's not watching this show. And the 10% of these people who might be watching this show, Chad Alshouse, he's watching. Oh, look what I have in my hand, David Vaca. Are you subscribed to my new YouTube channel, Pat McCurdy Live from the Den? How about you? Oh, excellent. I don't know when this was episode 3, I think. What exactly are you trying to say? What exactly are you on about? What exactly do you want to do? I wish I knew. Where were you when the lights were out? Where were you when the chips were down? Where were you when I needed you? I wish I knew. Because the lambs have started screaming. The doves are crying too. And tonight in the mighty jungle, a lion sleeps, it's true. That can see a bad moon rising. I never learned from my mistakes. And the longer that I stay here, the more my poor heart breaks. Watch this. How am I supposed to sleep at night? How am I supposed to see the light? How am I supposed to pay the rent? I wish I knew. When will I forget the past? When will I be free at last? When will I get over you? I wish I knew. Because the lambs have started screaming. There's an iceberg right ahead, and a house in the middle of nowhere that's filled with the living dead. All the trains are filled with wizards, and the planes are filled with snakes. And the longer that I stay here, the more my poor heart aches. Because the lambs have started screaming. This is not a house of mirth. There's an asteroid that's headed straight for the planet Earth. In a cave beneath the abbey, another vampire wakes. And the longer that I stay here, the more my poor heart aches. The more my poor heart breaks. Hey! All right, Patty. You make me feel like Hercules Unchained. You make me feel like Superman's second cousin. You make me feel like a runaway train. Thought I was fooling, baby, now you know I really wasn't mad. I was just lying on your doorstep, drowning in a pouring rain. You make me feel like Hercules. You make me feel like Hercules, baby. You make me feel like Hercules Unchained. You make me feel like I'm big as a house. Someday you're gonna put my picture on your coffee table. You make me feel like Mr. Mighty Mouse. I'd love you better, but I just am unable to. You're so adorable, pretending not to know my name. You make me feel like Hercules. make me feel like the fourth musketeer. You make me feel like the 13th apostle. When you gonna let me stick my tongue in your ear? I'd love you better, but it just isn't possible to. You're so adorable, pretending not to know my name. You make me feel like Hercules. You make me feel like Hercules, baby. You make me feel like Hercules Unchained. You make me feel like Hercules. You make me feel like Hercules, baby. You make me feel like Hercules Unchained. You make me feel like Hercules. You make me feel like Hercules, baby. You make me feel like Hercules Unchained. Thank you very much. That was for Patty. The one before that, the lambs have started screaming. Let me get the other guitar. Oh my God! It's getting a little warm in this garage. You guys warm enough there? Yeah. Okay. Because. Yeah, let's turn that. There's a giant heater over there. Okay, let me just explain how the garage is laid out tonight. The buffet is along that wall right there. A lot of great prepared foods, exotic foods, endangered animals that we cooked for the guests. For Brad's birthday. What's the animal that gave us all COVID? What's that animal? No, not the monkey. It was like in the wet markets of the pangolin. We have fried pangolin over there. And then right over here, right to my left, you're not here, so there's a hot tub set up, a portable hot tub, and Brad's got champagne. Looks like good stuff too. And then over here there's a group of about 10 or 15 hardcore Harley riding bikers right over here. And they're looking pretty mean. They look like they're going to just go through Whitefish Bay and kick everyone's ass tonight. So I'm a little scared of that. Here in the garage, I'm thinking about Sean and Danny, who live on some tropical island somewhere. And they want me to play Murph's favorite song. Too bad Murph isn't here. Yeah. Should we even let him to come next week? Should we let him come next week? We'll let Joe decide. This is a Madison song. She said, sit down and don't touch anything. I did what I was told. And later that night we lay down on a bed that was almost 200 years old. 'Cause she lived in a house that was filled with antiques, made by Egyptians, Italians, and Greeks. She told me she'd call in a couple of weeks, but she never did. She said, lie down and don't say a word. I was quiet as can be. And all the dead ancestors up on her walls, they stared down their noses at me. 'Cause she lived in a house that was filled with antiques, made by Egyptians, Italians, and Greeks. She said she would call in a couple of weeks, but she never did. Murph, I hope you're enjoying Gang of Four. She said, don't get too comfortable. I'm used to sleeping alone. And she put on a robe once worn by a queen. I knew it was time to go home. When she said we must do this again sometime, I know she was just being nice. Something so scary and wonderful hardly ever happens twice. And she lived in a house that was filled with antiques, made by Egyptians, Italians, and Greeks. She said she would call in a couple of weeks, but she never did. She lived in a house that was filled with antiques, made by Egyptians, Italians, and Greeks. She said she would call in a couple of weeks, but she never did. She never did. Hey, Flood. John Flood. We just saw you in Janesville like 4 days ago. Don't honk your horn at me, get upset or angry. Don't stick your finger out, no need to shout. Why don't you pass me by? I saw no reason why we can't share this road and still be friends. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. I always drive in reverse. I'm walking backwards too, so I can only see what's going on behind and not in front of me. I know where I have been, I know what I have done. Try walking backwards too, like everyone. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. I always drive in reverse. Rear end, look out for my rear end. Look out, you pedestrians. Sometimes I lose control. I always drive in reverse. Ooh. Oh man, they are just singing their asses off in the hot tub. It's amazing. No matter where I walk, no matter where I drive, the place I want to be, I never do arrive. Don't want to pass me by, I see no reason why we can't share this road and still be friends. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. Sing! Thank you! You make it the faster, you may get there first. But I always drive in reverse. I always drive in reverse. I always drive, you always drive, we always drive in reverse. Did you ever want something you know you never had? Did you ever want something and want it very, very bad? Did you ever want something you know you'd never have? Well, baby, that's how I want you. And did you ever want somebody to hold you while you sleep? Did you ever want somebody to listen while you speak? Did you ever want somebody so bad it made you weak? Well, baby, that's how I want you. Baby, that's how I want you. And I wish I could tell you things you've never heard. I wish I could tell you how it feels to love like this and get nothing back in return. Did you ever feel hungry and know you couldn't eat? Did you ever feel tired and know you would never sleep? Did you ever feel lonely in the middle of a crowded street? Well, baby, that's how I want you. Baby, that's how I want you. And I wish I could tell you things you've never heard. I wish I could tell you how it feels to love like this and get nothing back in return. Did you ever want something you know you'd never had? Did you ever want something and want it very, very bad? Did you ever want something you know you'll never have? Well, baby, that's how I want you. 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 Thank you. That was from Paul Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Jones. We're winding down the show tonight. But there'll be another one week from tonight. Put it in your phone right now. Put it in your messages. Put it in your date. And then why don't you quickly go to YouTube and subscribe to Pat McCurdy Live in the Den. Live from the Den, sorry. And if you want to be a sponsor of Pat McCurdy Live from the Den, if your company wants a sponsorship, they will reach like 200 views a time. 112 subscribers. Oh my God, I gained one. Amazing. But if you want to be a sponsor, it's absolutely free. If you have a company that needs sponsoring, I don't know, like, does anybody here work someplace important? Yeah, you do. But they're not sponsoring anytime soon. But we're winding down. I'd like to do a very romantic song, and this one is for, well, wasn't requested by you, but take each other's hands right now. Yeah, go ahead. If you're here with someone you love, take their hand. This is for Roy and Joanne out there in Arizona. Yeah, mostly for Joanne. Times are tough, things look bleak. We may not be here next week. Don't tell me I know that this is true. We're filled with fear, we're filled with doubt that all our money will run out. But I don't care as long as I have you. As long as we're together, we can face whatever comes. We're the lucky ones because we make each other so happy. So don't give up, but don't forget, we may not have hit bottom yet. I don't care as long as I have you. As long as we're together, we can face whatever comes. We're the lucky ones because we make each other so happy. So don't give up, but don't forget, we may not have hit bottom yet. I don't care as long as I have you. I don't care as long as I have you. I don't care as long as I have you. 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 And now, editorial statement. Written by me, requested by Mike and BJ Kukulka. It doesn't have anything to do with the people in this garage right now. Listen. Some people are crazy, but not me or you. Some people believe things that just aren't true. Some people are angry, delusional too. Some people are crazy, there's nothing we can do. Some people are crazy, but not me or you. Some people are crazy, completely insane. So many people have shit for brains. Some people are lazy, they never see things through. Some people are crazy, there's nothing we can do. Some people are crazy, but not me or you. Don't let it wear you down or spoil your sunny day. Try not to lose your cool. Try not to lose your way. 'Cause you know and I know we both know. You know that there's a significant number of people in governments across this country who believe the earth is flat. I'm not making this up. All I'm saying is, some people are crazy, but not me or you. Some people believe things that just aren't true. Some people are angry, they're delusional too. Some people are crazy, there's nothing we can do. Some people are crazy, but not me or you. Don't let it wear you down or spoil your sunny day. Try not to lose your cool. Try not to lose your way. Don't let it wear you down or spoil your sunny day. Try not to lose your cool. Try not to lose your way. Don't let it wear you down or spoil your sunny day. to lose your cool. Not to let away. 'Cause you know and I know we both know. Some people are crazy, but not me or you. Linda Lehman. This one's for you. Of course, it's for Brad, too. It's his birthday. Who knows what kind of partying that man is going to do after this? Who knows how drunk he'll be in downtown Grafton? They'll have to scrape him up on they'll find him at Wayne's Drive-In. We'll be singing. I have always been responsible. I've always had a sense of obligation to God and the flag, to mom and apple pie. So I don't know what's come over me, don't know wherein lies this insanity, but I have to live at least once before I die. So tonight, I want to ruin my life. I want to throw it all away in a spectacular way. Tonight, I want to do something dumb, and I don't care. I feel like I've been suffocating, hesitating, waiting for a moment when I could even try to flap my weary arms and fly. I know I'll miss the family, miss the house, the dog, and the Jeep Cherokee, but I have to live at least once before I die. So tonight, I want to ruin my life. I want to throw it all away in a spectacular way. Tonight, what? I want to do something dumb, and I don't care. No, I won't care what happens when you close that door. I don't care what happens to me anymore. La 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. All I ever eat is Chinese food. The restaurant on my street has got Chinese food. It's all I ever want, and all I ever need. All I ever eat is Chinese food. I live in Goofy Town with all the idiots, and we don't have a clue, but we're content. I live in Goofy Town where all the morons are completely out of whack and really bent. Wish I had a monkey paw. I put it in my pocket. I'd like to buy some happiness, but no one seems to stock it. She's the Hindenburg, the Titanic, Mount St. Helens, and the bank panic. She's my disaster girl. I'm going camping with some lesbians, tramping through the wood. It will be great to be outdoors again, far, far from the hood. I can't can't get the toast out of here. I can't get it out. I can't get the toast out of here. But if I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. If I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. You can't just call and expect me to drop everything. Come on over and do God knows what to you. Even though I on occasion have dropped everything, gone on over and done God knows what to you. You can't assume that I'll always be here. I got friends, I got hobbies, I've got a career. You can't just call and expect me to drop You can't just call and expect me to drop You can't just call and expect me to drop everything. Oh yes you can. This time next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. Everybody at home, come on. This time next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. Okay, now you know the words. Here we go. This time next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float. I know I miss the family, miss the house, the dog, and the Jeep Cherokee, but I have to live at least once before I die. Are you with me? In the garage, are you with me? Let me hear you say tonight. What? I want to throw it all away in a spectacular way. Hey, tonight, I want to ruin my life. I want to ruin my life. I want to ruin my. I want to ruin my. And if I'm going down, you're coming with me. Thank you so much for watching tonight. We will see you again 1 week from tonight. Yeah. Congratulations on all the birthdays. And Brad, get the hell out of the hot tub and get up here. Joe, get up here. St. Paul in his letter to the Ephesians said it came to me upon a midnight glare. He said, I finished writing all of my gospel. Now all I seem to want is sex and bed. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, he's 21. Mr. Miles McCurdy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, what a night. Listen, Mark Antony looked down on Caesar's body. He said, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. I did not come here to praise Caesar. I came here for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. George Washington, he never crossed the Delaware. There was no midnight ride for Paul Revere. Ben Franklin never discovered electricity. He was too busy looking for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Now, Charles Dickens gave us great expectations. Shakespeare gave us Hamlet and King Lear. Dostoevsky gave us crime and punishment. Who the hell is gonna give us sex and beer? Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like around here. Because they could take away our pride and our dignity. They could use up all our blood and sweat and tears. They could take away our names and give us numbers. 21. No longer do you have to use your brother's ID. Not anymore. They could take away our names and give us numbers. 21. 49. But they will never take away our sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around. There is a new boy duet. It's taking the country by storm. They call themselves MIP. It's a mixture of Miles and Joe Hip. And they're about to sing the final chorus of this song. Get up here, boys.
Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like around here.
We like sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer. I will see you in the Wisconsin Dells tomorrow night, in Harrison, Wisconsin on Sunday, and next Friday, right back in my garage. You can come if you want to. Yeah, go ahead. Good night, everybody. Yeah!
You're the apple of my eye, you're the grapes of my wrath, you're the